Stelly.
Hi, I'm Gavin.
And this is Spongebob SquareCast, a SpongeBob SquarePants podcast.
Done it in one. Well done. This is episode 2. Well, it's not really episode 2, it's episode 1B.
1B.
Yeah.
We're going to have so many episodes of this podcast.
Yeah, if we're doing this weekly, I think there's 200 and something episodes, and if they're all in 3 parts, that's 600 weeks. That's
more than 5 years.
It's about 12 years, yeah.
I'll be doing this when I'm 22.
And I'll be 57.
Oh no.
Oh, the sadness is real.
Sad.
Mm-hmm. How was your week?
Pretty good.
Did you enjoy listening to the podcast?
Yes.
It's up on iTunes now. Finally. That took about 3 days to happen.
Do we have 20-something listeners on that?
I think we've had somewhere in the upper teens downloaded so far.
That's a start.
Which is quite funny because I haven't really done anything to promote it that much other than post on my Facebook page.
And that's really it?
Yep. But now it's on iTunes. We can make a big deal of it.
I'll just yell at everyone at school, hey, go on iTunes and listen to SpongeBob SquareCast.
That's the pitch.
So, what is this episode called?
This is called Reef Blower.
You know, it's kind of ironic.
What?
We used to rake our leaves.
We used to blow the leaves as well.
We used to rake and blow our leaves, and now you just run over the leaves with our lawnmower.
Yeah, life's too short to deal with leaves. Because what happens here is it snows really early, normally. It snows in November.
So you feel like, oh, tomorrow's going to be a great day for raking. It snows.
And then it snows.
And
once it snows,
you,
you don't see your lawn for 6 months or so. And then it's all kind of mulchy anyway. And I don't think it really does the lawn that much harm. I just run it over with the mulcher and...
Leaves won't kill you. They're just
I think they kind of smother the grass though a little bit. But
do we care
I don't really care enough to...
Do we care about our lawn?
What I need to do is pay somebody $20 or $50 or whatever to come and...
Can you pay me?
Nice try. Yes. I actually probably can. Do you have a industrial strength leaf blower like SpongeBob seems to have in this episode?
Well, I could use our leaf blower.
Yeah, see, and again, this is why I'm not interested in doing this, because the leaf blower that I got was an electric leaf blower, and so it's not gas powered, and it only has a cable that's 50 feet. 50
so you
feet
can't
long.
really do the whole lawn.
You can basically do a little circle in the front lawn out here.
Wow.
And that's pretty much it. That's about as far as you can go, because you need to plug it in the garage.
Wow.
Or the garage, if you prefer.
Get an extension cord.
Yeah, but that involves going to Ace Hardware, and I really don't like doing yard work.
I could ask my friend Robert. His grandparents own Ace Hardware.
Did he?
Yeah. He works there. He gets paid $5 an hour. That's
surely illegal. He's 10 years old.
I have another friend whose aunt owns a Big Boy, and she works there as a waitress and is paid $5 an hour.
What kind of third world country living in if you've got pre-teen kids working in fast food restaurants and hardware stores?
I don't know. Just...
You're destined for Arby's at some point.
Yes.
Not that Arby's.
The
Craft Co.
The Craft
It's a matter of time. So, would you like some fun facts about this episode?
Sure.
Not a single word was uttered in this episode. According to the SpongeBob wiki, this is the only episode that doesn't feature any dialogue, so it's the only episode where Tom Kenny doesn't play a voice role, because he's
there
SpongeBob.
Wasn't the Jacques Cousteau introduction either.
No. Do you know why this was?
Why?
Can you guess?
No.
You can't guess.
They all
guess.
took a day off.
What would your second guess be?
They had an off-site.
You're getting closer.
They had a break.
What do you mean by break? They took a time off or something didn't work?
Something didn't work.
Oh, I gave you a clue there, didn't I?
Yes.
Yeah. The audio equipment in the studio wasn't working, so they had to improvise. It seems the plan was that there would have been dialogue otherwise.
But
I think I would have preferred
We only have tiny microphones and our audio keeps on working, so...
Yeah, we've got a pretty decent setup here, though, but it's just you and I and you and your mother.
Yeah.
Not me, me and your mother.
As long as someone doesn't just bang against it and break...
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
Because it creates noises that people don't like listening to.
Yeah.
So like the first episode, it was aired on the night of the Kids' Choice Awards on May the 1st, 1999. And this was also written by Stephen Hillenburg, Derek Drimmen, and Tim Hill.
I'm not sure if this episode will come out in time, but the Kids' Choice Awards are this Saturday.
This episode will be out on Friday.
Okay, one day before. Also, SpongeBob is again nominated for an award in the Kids' Choice Awards.
What award?
Best Animated Show or something. There was Best Animated Movie, and I picked that Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse movie.
Oh, you voted in this?
Yeah, you can go to kca2019.com, and then it has a whole voting thing, and there's also trivia about DJ Khaled, and I got the question right.
Oh, what was the question?
Which movie did DJ Khaled play himself?
Pitch Perfect 2. Or 3.
Pitch Perfect 3.
And the only reason I've heard of DJ Khaled is because of Pitch Perfect, but I couldn't remember which one.
You haven't heard of Another One?
Nah.
You never heard of that?
Nah. Another One Bites the Dust?
Have you ever heard of Major Key Alert?
That?
Sure.
The Queen song, Another One Bites the Dust.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
That's,
cool.
I guess that's not DJ Khaled.
Who's your favorite DJ? DJ?
My favourite DJ would be DJ from DJ Trivia.
My favourite DJ would be Marshmello because he has great music.
Really? I'm not familiar with his work.
Have you ever heard of the song Alone? I'm so alone.
By heart?
Well, no.
No.
Have you ever heard of the song Happier?
I've heard of Happy Now.
No. Yeah, you obviously have not heard any of Marshmello's music. I will share that with you after.
I've never felt more 45 in my life. Thanks for that. DJ, yeah, because we played trivia on a Monday night, or we usually, no, it was a Tuesday night, wasn't it? Tuesday night when we played DJ Trivia, and the DJ was called DJ, but his last name wasn't Trivia, sadly. Otherwise, that'd have been perfect.
Or his middle name could have been Trivia. DJ Trivia, whatever.
His mother's maiden name was Trivia. For some reason, this episode wasn't aired in Canada until almost a year later.
Oh, well, poor Canadians.
Yeah, they had to wait until March of the following year.
Well, then why don't you just go quickly down to America, watch the SpongeBob episode, and go right back?
I guess some people might have done that. It runs at just under 3 minutes long. It's one of the shorter episodes.
It's like 1 minute.
No, it's 3 minutes.
3 minutes something. I don't know. I don't have that much notes because it's so short.
This is the episode that establishes something that you told me last week.
What?
That SpongeBob lives next to Squidward.
Yeah. And then also Patrick also lives on the other side of Squidward, which is...
That's a shame because Patrick and SpongeBob seem to get on much better than either of them do with Squidward, and he seems to be stuck in the middle between the two of them, or maybe that's the point.
Squidward yells at them so many times in other episodes.
What's his problem?
For SpongeBob and Patrick just going in between his yard, making noise while he's trying to play his fancy clarinet. He's really bad at playing the clarinet. But yeah.
He's got an attitude problem, though, right? Anyway, do you want to run through the episode?
Sure. We begin with Squidward examining the beautiful ground and day where there's no debris at all. But then he sees this one seashell in his yard. And he looks, sees if SpongeBob's there, just throws his seashell into SpongeBob's yard.
Now that was pretty lazy because all he needed to do was put it in his garbage.
He could have just walked out, grabbed it, and then put it in the trash. But
Or buried it in the sand.
yeah, well, Squidward, SpongeBob, they're lazy, so.
But it takes more effort to throw it into somebody else's yard. This is the first mistake that Squidward makes, and unfortunately, this is pretty much for the rest of the episodes is all about that mistake.
Well, he didn't really throw it, he just kicked it.
Yeah, kind of
nudged
kicked it, didn't he? Yep.
And then SpongeBob comes out with his reef blower and blows it away. He picks up tons of sand, though, and his reef blower blows tons of sand on Squidward.
Because the reef blower is actually just a leaf blower, right?
But it's underwater. Mm-hmm. Even though they have water underwater. Mm-hmm. It's strange. And then SpongeBob goes super far back with his reef blower.
Well, wait, because something happens before that.
What happens?
He turns it on.
And what?
Because the machine malfunctions.
Oh yeah, it malfunctions and he has to fix it.
And all the bits fall out and he just throws all the bits back in again.
And then it magically works.
Oh, it doesn't work, but then he pulls
it and he goes like super far away, and when he lets go, he just flies all the way back with it. And it works.
But there's a problem with how it works.
It doesn't work very well because it
works too well.
It's reversed, and SpongeBob takes all of the water out of the sea.
Yeah, he empties the ocean of all its water.
And Squidward just goes for a breath, and then he's like, "There's no water here. How am I supposed to survive? I'm dying. Oh my gosh."
I thought that was a little intense. We're just watching this squid drown.
Because of a sea sponge.
Yeah. A sea sponge with a too powerful a reef blower. Yep.
After all that ruckus, the water comes back out of his reef blower, so he and all the other fish or whatever they are, creatures, can breathe again.
And I guess he must have sucked up some of the fish as well.
He might have actually sucked up some of the fish.
Yep.
And then, when all the water comes back, tons of sand is on top of Squidward, and he's buried in the sand and stuff.
And oddly, nothing is on SpongeBob's yard.
He's just perfectly fine.
His is now perfectly fine, yep.
And then the best scene is when the seashell that started all of this just lands right on Squidward's nose.
Very gently, yeah.
The end.
And that was the end of it.
Quite short of an episode, really.
Not a huge amount going on. It reminded me of an episode of Frasier where... have you ever watched Frasier?
I've watched you watch Frasier.
Well, have you watched me watch the episode of Frasier where Niles is doing his ironing on Valentine's Day?
No.
He makes one mistake.
What?
And I can't even remember what it was. I think he just leaves the iron sitting on his shirt or something like that. And eventually everything goes wrong, and it ends with Frasier's couch being on fire or something like that.
Wow, that is sad.
But it's pretty much like this. It's just
Hey, Mr. Gav, you know what time it is?
What time is it?
It's SpongeBob fact time.
Fact time. You're going to hit me with some facts.
Have I told you about Sandy Cheeks?
No.
She is a squirrel. She is a squirrel.
There's a dog barking there.
Yeah, she is a squirrel who lives underneath.
Who lives underwater? A sea squirrel?
No,
is that
just
such a thing?
a regular mammal squirrel who wears this air suit that has oxygen. She's like a mad scientist. A scientist squirrel who's underwater and lives in a tree dome.
Where does she get her newts about?
She just has a tree where she lives in, and a huge dome around it, and then a little entrance. And so many times SpongeBob and Patrick break the tree dome or something, and Sandy can't breathe.
This seems a very elaborate construction for a squirrel.
Well, there's one episode where, Sandy doesn't have any oxygen. And you know how I told you about Mr. Krabs' daughter, who's a whale?
Yes, I remember that, yeah.
She said, well, mammals have to work together. So she gets her air bubbles and blows them so Sandy can breathe.
Oh.
Which is just weird. Eventually, she's able to breathe again, but it's just a strange episode that I'm talking about.
That's a little bit of a spoiler, right? Shh. What episode is that? Is that some time from now?
I think it's season 2. Isn't there? There's like 12 seasons of this.
Yeah, I'll have forgotten about that by then.
Here's another fact. SpongeBob and Patrick love jellyfishing, where they have nets and they just scoop up jellyfish.
They're going fishing for jellyfish.
Yes. And somehow a sea sponge is bigger than a jellyfish. That makes so much sense.
God, how big is this pineapple?
And a Patrick is...
A starfish.
A starfish is bigger, like 2 times the size of a jellyfish.
That's a big old starfish.
That must be like the mass... And he lives underneath a rock somehow.
Mm-hmm.
He must have, like... Even though he's lazy, I don't know how he dug a deep hole, put a massive rock on top of it, and when he wants to come out of his house, he sticks to the back of the inside of the rock. His rock magically opens up.
Yeah, it flips up like a clam sort of thing.
Yeah, and then he jumps off.
Huh.
Weird.
These characters all have an elaborate backstory that I'd be very interested in reading about.
Yeah, I want to read a backstory of why do SpongeBob's parents look like a cookie and a hash brown? Why is Mr. Krabs' daughter a whale when he is a lobster? We shall never know.
Maybe it's not his real daughter.
He might have adopted.
Yeah, maybe. So what would you give this episode out of 10 then?
Well, it's quite short. No audio.
Yeah.
But I kind of like the storyline of it.
Okay.
So I'll give it about a 6 out of 10.
Ooh, a 6.
Yeah.
So you gave the last one 7, didn't you?
Yeah.
And I gave the last one 7.
Yeah.
I didn't really dig this one as much as I dig the last one.
So what is your score?
I think the silent aspect of it really took something away from the comedy for me. And the slapstick gags felt a little bit repetitive.
Yeah, because I just like Squidward's voice. Because it sounds like a mouse and it sounds like this.
Yeah, so it's probably...
And the weird aspect of Squidward.
Yeah, it's probably a 4 out of 10 for me.
Have I told you that Squidward, he's actually an octopus? They meant for him to be an octopus named Squidward.
That's pretty funny.
Even though sometimes ink comes down. I think this was actually one of the movies where he's super nervous and then there's tons of ink that just spouts out from him.
Ooh.
And now he just is standing in a puddle of ink. And then he says, "It happens when I'm nervous."
I look forward to that.
Yeah.
You got anything else?
Not really.
You want to finish with a song?
What song?
Well, it can't be the same as last week.
Tommy used to work on the docks. Union's been on strike. He's down on his luck. It's tough.
Oh, it's tough.
So tough. Gina works the diner all day.
We'll be back
working
next
for her men.
with
She
more
brings home her pay
SpongeBob
for
Squarecast.
love. For love.
Thanks for making it to the end of another episode.
She says we gotta hold
Bye-bye,
on
folks.
to what we've got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it